the end of the 19th century, the Italian immigrants in the south of Brazil transformed music into inspiration, grapes into wine, and iron into an instrument of work. In the beginning of the 20th century, their descendants had built a society with a foundation of faith and hard work. Heirs of the art of forging metal, the brothers Ercílio and Raul Randon worked in overhauling industrial motors. The lumber cycle was at its peak, and the transportation of its production was being adapted to the difficult road conditions in the region. The creativity and entrepreneurial vision of these men would bring about solutions for the transportation sector at that time, transforming their small shop into a business of the future. The Randon era was only just beginning. In the beginning of the 50s, they developed an air brake system capable of handling the steep hills in that mountainous region. Step by step, with the evolution in transportation, they manufactured a third axle in order to increase the load capacity on the trucks. In the 60s, the first semi-trailers were developed. Randon grew at the rate of a country at its height of industrialization and expansion of its road network. In the 70s, after the Randon brothers took a trip to Europe, the potential of the transportation segment became clear. Therefore, it was decided that the company would go public in order to expand its production capacity. This gave rise to the various Randon plants. With the production startup of off-road vehicles, Randon became the first vehicle maker in the south of Brazil. This period also marks Randon's first steps in foreign trade. In the 80s, Randon diversifies its business through partnerships with global companies, expanding its market while keeping it focused on transportation solutions. Today, Randon companies are looked up to as national and international leaders and pacesetters in semi-trailers, special vehicles, auto parts, and automotive systems, along with services. For over 30 years, the Randon companies have sold their products to the external market through an international sales and services network. The company's brand are a global benchmark of quality and leadership in transportation solutions in more than 100 countries. With the overcoming spirit and determination of always, the Randon name has earned its place among the largest private companies in Brazil. Randon works to help people shorten real distances. Safety on the roads, safety for life. Linked to the company's origins, its semi-trailer plant, it's among the largest worldwide manufacturers in the sector, present in more than 50 countries. Its headquarters are in Caxias do Sul, Rio Grande do Sul, with industrial plants in Guarulhos, São Paulo, and Santa Fe in Argentina. Based on customer interaction, Randon offers products that meet their needs. Whether for the road or railways, Randon creates solutions that permanently rewrite the history of transportation in Brazil. Moving forward with safety, Master produces reliable brake systems that can handle the challenges on the road. Created as a joint venture with Arvin Meritor, it develops state-of-the-art brake system units for commercial vehicles. It is a national leader in manufacturing air brakes, offering the best solutions for buses, trucks, trailers, and semi-trailers. As an integral part of the Arvin Meritor global system, Master directs a considerable part of its production to the external market. In partnership with internationally renowned company Eisenman, Master implemented MasterTech, a painting system based on e-coat and top-coat technology. This new painting system translates into absolute concern for the environment because it is free of heavy metals. Reliability in truck attachments and vehicle systems. Jost Brazil is a joint venture between Randon and Jostwerk from Germany. One of its products, the fifth wheel, is used in most trucks in Brazil. The company is specialized in attachment systems for articulated vehicles such as kingpins, lift devices, axle suspension units, and components for intermodal systems. One of the largest worldwide manufacturers of friction materials, Fras-le has been making brake pads and discs for various types of vehicles since 1954. Its line of products has efficiency and quality approved by the demanding global car makers, and it's present at global level. At its research and development center, other materials are analyzed and new components and products are developed and tested. Fras-le exports a great part of its production to the 5 continents, with a significant presence in the North American and European markets. Overcoming adversities of the road, Suspensys is one of the main worldwide manufacturers of suspension systems for heavy commercial vehicles. Beginning in 2002, Randon transferred the manufacturing of suspension systems and axles from its installations, forming a joint venture with the American company Arvin Meritor, expanding into new international markets. They are used on commercial vehicles, semi-trailers, buses, and their corresponding aftermarkets. Randon is not only known for its quality and safety on the roads, but off them as well. Randon Veículos is a national leader in the manufacturing of special vehicles with different load capacities and applications. It has been present in both the national and international scene since 1974, with products such as off-road trucks, straight and articulated trucks, forest tractors, and backhoes. Randon is also part of making dreams come true. Randon Consórcios has existed since 1987 and was initially created to make it easier to purchase Randon brand vehicles. But today, it is one of the national leaders in co-op payment plans for semi-trailers and farming equipment. It also facilitates the purchase of cars, buses, trucks, industrial machines, and even real estate. Leadership is to build with constant innovation in strategic management in the technology of products, and in the opening of new markets. By means of advanced management systems, the Handong companies value the talent of its employees and have reached the most important total quality and environmental international certifications, putting into practice the concept of clean technologies. At the Handong companies, it is clear that today's care with nature is assurance of a better tomorrow. The sum of their individual talents, the Handong companies encourage the development of their more than 6,000 employees, giving value and respecting its team. Looking to the future from the eyes of a child, Florecer is an educational program for children in the community and of employees between the age of 7 and 14, where educational activities are developed that offer complementary as well as job-related courses with a posterior internship. It is a social and strategic action on the part of the Handong companies and its employees. The Handong companies sponsor cultural projects that promote the intellectual development of its employees and community. In various countries, and on all continents, the Handong brands symbolize Brazil's advance in transportation technology. The Handong companies are forged with care and professionalism by talents that are joined together in order to multiply victories and to constantly innovate, craving the paths of this new century. Handong, creating transportation solutions for over 5 decades.